And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Misses the three. He's checked in for Wells. Here's Morant, coming off 31 points last game. Right wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. There's the pick. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the Grizzlies with possession here after Indiana gets the 3. It's good. Morant's got 8.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now, here's MP. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Edey with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Morant.
Oh, look
wow,
at that!
That's
Just unbelievable. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Nembhard. Nembhard off the pick from House. Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot. 5 points in the game. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Isolo to head their program. Stan, after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. In Indiana with a change here too. McConnell's checked in. Here's Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Now Morant. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's MP. He's defended by Edey. Out to the wing. MP outside. Down low. Here's Toppin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Easy shot for him. He'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Toppin. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Walker. MP sets the screen for Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McConnell, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Morant with it. There's Jackson with the 3. Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
We've got Ty Jerome. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Spencer in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. He spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offers a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Spencer, the pass to Aldama. Now Clark. Back to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Nobody near Williams. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers leading by 7. MP finds Walker. And here's McConnell. And Siakam has it in the corner. With the shot. Again, Indy. Indiana.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Indiana leading by 4. In the corner, it's MP. Nembhard, a screen on Clark. MP showing the range.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Inside and stolen by McConnell. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And finished off by Halliburton.
What a slam by Halliburton, using that agility to make a statement.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Aldama. Out left to the wing. Halliburton with the steal. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Now Morant. Pass to Clark. That one, no good. Good defense by MP. Nembhard against Clark. Now McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. The 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Jaren Jackson subbed in for Santi Aldama. Then for the Pacers. So it's the Indiana Pacers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Magic facing some injury concerns. Yeah, Jalen Suggs sidelines, a guy who injects a lot of energy into this.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Pacers.
When you can shoot the
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to... Making a change here. Jerome is checked in. MP's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. MP outside. They can't stop the run with that one. The Grizzlies trail by 16. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll to incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
On the court for Indiana. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled. His personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Edey with a screen for Jackson. Back to Edey. They double him with MP. 5 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Four on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Siakam. And the dunk by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 19-point game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. And the Pacers another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
To the left wing. Nembhard against Jerome. To the middle. Here's Aldama. Lays it up off the glass. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Jerome in the corner. Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Looking for Edey. He gets it there. Here's Aldama. MP grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 17. And Walker kicks to House. This one for 3. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he makes that one. Jackson's got 25 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Toppin. 6 points for him. It's House outside. Hits the three-point bomb. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 18. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value. Those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Ja Morant, he's out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Spencer in at the small forwards. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that one's good. House.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
You see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Morant passes to Clark. Good defense by MP. Pacers leading by 22. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Morant outside. Clark a screen on Nembhard. Here's Morant. Here's Clark. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. In Indiana with the change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for Jarris Walker. Halliburton outside. The tray. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Morant. Back to Edey. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Now, MP. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. No good from the wing. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. He's covered by Halliburton. Edey, rebound by House. House has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morant outside. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And the dunk by MP.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Edey.
Well, when Edey gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring it.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Jerome in the corner. No good on the triple. For Indiana, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For the 3, rebound by House. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside. Outside for Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half. Morant outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And finished off by Siakam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Jerome. And again, Memphis no good.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Siakam for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Morant looking around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Now, here's MP. Defended by Aldama. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That is his first foul of the game. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Pass to Wells. There's Jackson with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 28.
A strong three-point shooter. Jackson Jr. responds.
MP outside. And there's the drive. And McConnell gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Wells. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Indiana. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. House dishes to top it. Back to MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And Indiana making a change here. Furphy's checked in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
The 3 from MP. And Indiana, another 3.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's Indiana with it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.